see. Okay, so everything's in the middle. Open up File Explorer.
Yeah. Look how
Can you
modern
like
it is.
unzoom it? It kind of looks the same. Looks exactly the same.
No, it pretty much is the same, but you see how this is more like a tab, and this
Wait,
is
can
all
you
more
minimize
modern?
it? I always use a minimize. What does it look like? No. Like the small one, you know. Small one, yeah. Yeah. Oh, so can you make a new tab? Oh, so instead of opening a new window, you just open a new tab. That's
Yeah.
nice.
No, that's
What
another
about
thing.
the typing, like the address bar? I guess that's the home one, right? No, left.
Oh,
You know, you copy paste the address and yeah. So it still works like that. It's a little different, but assume it's
I'm
the same. You know where
so
you do like the slash folder type in, you just paste it in, and then you can find what you're looking for.
I never had to do that. I put
Oh.
everything in here.
No, but like, okay. Now left click on the taskbar thing, like the right side of it, like no, left. You know, like that little gap where you can click on it, I guess. Oh, their copy address, like left click. Yeah. Oh, wait. Does this seriously not do the address anymore? What the hell?
Give me the address.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Yeah,
you're just on your D drive. Okay. Never mind.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
It
like how
looks
they
the
added.
same, but I guess the
It's
tabs are cool.
it's the same, but I just like how it looks a little bit more modern and the
Okay.
animations. Like, look at this shit. Hold on, I'm gonna
What?
open it. Hold on.
You don't have text on your bookmarks? What the hell? Use these icons? Really?
Where the fuck is the animation? What the
What
fuck?
animations?
Did they remove it in the update?
I don't
Because I
know.
updated my computer.
You like having that bloated new tab thing instead of just an empty one? That doesn't bother you at all? Like that shit on the bottom? You like looking at that?
At first it did, but I like the fact that all I have to do is go like this real quick, and I can see some cool shit like news wise.
Oh,
Like the
really?
weather right here. I saw some shit about Russia. I don't know if you've heard.
No,
But
I don't hear. I see it on 4chan, but like I don't care about it.
so basically, Russia sent bombs to Ukraine, but they missed or whatever. So
Okay.
they took out like a Russian fighting group.
What,
Um,
they bombed their own men?
yeah,
Jesus.
and they're fucking pissed.
Yeah,
So
I'd assume so.
they lost a lot of men and they're rebelling against Russia, but they still want to take over Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
Like they're not working with Ukraine, but it's like, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of
You're
shit.
kidding. They went AWOL? Like what? Like a unit? Like how big?
Yeah, they took over a station and they're threatening to use it. And this is like brand new. This happened
What? Wait,
like
whoa. What station? Like a nuclear silo?
no.
Okay.
Hold on. Russia war fighter group takes over. The Wagner group, that's what
Oh,
they're
the
called.
Wagner group? Them? You're kidding.
Yeah,
No way.
armed mutiny in Russia.
Oh my god. They're
Uh,
mercenaries. They're not soldiers, but
oh.
that guy, I seen that guy's fucking face plastered all over K. It's crazy. I don't read any of the threads 'cause I don't give a shit, but I see that asshole all the time. My god.
Yeah, but on Friday, he publicly accused Russia's
Jesus
military
Christ.
leadership of striking his forces, claimed there was a missile attack. Oh, they took over like a missile thing, a missile HQ.
Okay.
Um, but yeah,
When is
basically,
this war gonna end anyway? I swear. Like, come on, man. I don't get it.
but it's
Jeez.
Ukraine versus Russia versus Russia.
Uh-huh. When do you think it's gonna end anyway? I thought it'd be over by like, I don't know, Christmas or something, last Christmas, and now it's been like a year or something. Like, come on.
It's just no one's making heavy moves. I mean, I know Russia did, but then they obviously stopped when U.S. forces started to show up. There's still forces in
We have
Poland.
US forces there? Since when? What are you talking about? You mean US weapons?
In we have forces in Poland, not in
Yeah,
Ukraine.
Poland, not Ukraine. We don't send men there to shoot other people. Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever. I
yeah,
don't I don't
yeah,
care.
but there are people that got sent there just to like, um, I don't know, just in case if shit pops off. But I mean, there's still fighting going on. It's just There's no major moves. But yeah, that's basically news. But I found that out because I use this shit. Because it's cool to just see something quick, and if I like something, I just click on it.
Hmm.
Um, and then, like I said, it took me some time getting used to, but this is this shit. You got the same search bar. I want the animation back though. This kind of. Oh wait, maybe I just have to go here. It
Sam,
has
can
a.
you boot up StarCraft?
Hold on.
Okay.
Animation. What the fuck? Where's the Where's the fucking anime? Oh, is it? Because I have to click this. No. Why is it not doing it for everything I open? I don't like this update.
I thought
I
you
have
just
to.
said you love Windows 11.
No, I mean no, I do, but I updated it before I went to bed because I had to restart my computer,
Ugh.
and then it automatically updated, and then I guess people complained about the animation. No, it's there. It's there. I think I'm just bugging out. But you see how it like pops up? You know what I mean?
I don't because you stopped streaming.
Oh shit, my bad.
Jing, don't hesitate to send me an email if you have problems.
There you go. You see how it like pops up like this?
Uh, what stream? Okay, what?
Boom. It like the animation of it popping.
Oh, wait, hasn't it always done that?
No.
Sam, it's always done that. I'm literally doing it right now with my.
No. But like,
Sam, literally, you click on the thing popping up. It's always popped up. That's always how things have worked. Oh,
no.
it's just coming from the middle instead of the corner.
Yeah.
But it's Sam. I'm literally clicking on my Discord. It's popping up and unpopping up. What do you want to see my screen?
But it's like
It's the same thing. It's always done that. Oh my goodness. What did he update? It's still XB plus YB. What the hell? Guess something else had a typo. Are you done playing with that now? What are you doing?
whenever I have to change my output, audio output.
Okay. Can you boot up, Sam?
I'm just showing off Windows
Yeah,
11.
I don't care. I literally can't even update to it anyways. My computer doesn't have a whatever something on it.
TPM drive.
I don't know.
If
It's
it's
something.
if it's TPM, it wouldn't let me update because of that, and I had to watch a video. I thought I don't know.
I
It said
like Windows 10. I don't want Windows 11.
I'm
I'm
just saying
very happy with it.
I'm just saying I'm a fan of it.
Okay. Good for you. You want a gold star?
Yeah, I'll take that gold star.
Yeah, I don't have any, unfortunately. I ate it. Sorry. They're all gone. Missing. Alright, so just jump into a rank game, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, first let's give a rundown of what your game plan is. Do you remember what your game plan is? Like the every single action you take up till your first attack. I want you to tell me it right now.
Drone overlord, drone.
Perfect. Okay, what's next?
Then it's hatch,
Uh-huh.
and then drones, and then
you remember you want to bunch up your buildings. This hatch gas pool, but
As pool.
in between your first drone overlord drone, you saturate your minerals on your main thing. I'm not sure if you like remember that or not. You like get your 16 drones up, you go hatch gas pool, and then what?
And then I have to saturate my second base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saturate both bases, and remember you do minerals first, and then you take all the gases.
And then once I saturate my second base, I build all my fancy shit. So my tech
Yeah.
upgrades,
Yeah,
the
what's your tech buildings?
Roach Warren, fuck, I forget what they're called, but like
The upgrade ones, right?
yeah,
It
two of the
looks like
half
a worm.
oranges.
Yeah, no, half orange is the orange cut in half is a roach warren, and then the worm is the evo chamber. Those are your like weapons
two
upgrades.
Evo Chambos.
Yeah. And also, I want you to add this in because we added it in last time. Remember macro hatches, because you're not expanding to a third, and you're not using queens to inject. So remember, you need macro hatches, which
Every
is just
time I have like 800 gold or something. What was
no,
it?
it's 300,
300.
300 for a hatch. So if you just see yourself floating minerals at any time, just dump some macro hatches in your main, like dump 3 to 4 to 5 or however many you need. Like honestly, you can go all the way up to like 10 in your main. In your main, it won't fit. Let's just say if you ever see yourself floating minerals, just dump hatches in your base and just spend all of it. So like you see you have 900, dump 3 macro hatches in your base. This is after you spend all your money doing your normal stuff, and if you see you still have money left over, just dump those in hatches until you have like, I don't know, let's say like you have 3-4 macro hatches in your main. That should be plenty. Because remember the math is
Hey, hold on, Jonathan. I'm gonna take a leak. I'll be right back.
okay, yeah, I'll do the same. I'm filling my water too.
All right.
Okay. What was I saying again? Macro hatches. Oh yeah, and then you just you get your upgrades. So you get your 1/1, which is +1 range attack, +1 armor, and you get your roach speed, and you get your zergling speed. Just get both speeds after your tech buildings are done, because your units are kind of useless without it. And then you just make a shitload of roaches and then throw it at the other guy, basically. And then after your first attack, you want to tech up. You grab your infestation pit and your hydra den, and then you make a hive. You grab hydra range and speed upgrades, or speed and then range. And then you build a hive. And then you grab more upgrades and you just build more roaches. And like the ratio of roaches to hive, and then you expand. Also, you just expand everywhere. You just take as many bases as you can. Ideally, you do this off of 3 bases, but 2 bases is okay while you learn, I guess. Remember, what do you do? Drone? Yep. Remember, you added. Oh yeah, anytime you build a building, you add it to your control group immediately. Good job on adding that hatch to your control group. Do you want me piloting you like a mech, Sam? or do you want to try to do it on your own? I feel like I can't help myself anyway, but
No. Pilot me like I'm a
okay,
fucking
sure.
idiot.
Okay, so tap 4. You see how you're only selecting one larva and you see how more larva spawn? So kind of get used to tapping 4 and then tapping S immediately. Okay, good. And remember at 17, or just send your drone right now. Yeah. Just try to get used to sending your drone early so you get your hatch up like immediately, basically. Remember, 17, so one more drone. Yeah, you got 17 supply in the top right. That's when you go hatch gas pool. So get your hatch, get your gas, get your pool. Good. Nice and fast. Remember, what do? Perfect. And then set your rallies. Right click, or tap 4, and then right click in front of your natural, and then right click your minerals. Hatch gas pool. I'll just right click your main minerals, yeah. And then get your gas, and then get your pool. Yeah, build your gas and pool immediately, yeah. Sam, you gotta build your gas and pool.
Drones, fuck.
Yeah, drones, B, E, perfect. Just left click, and then B, S for pool. And just build that, yeah, perfect. And then remember, what do you do after you build it, building? Oh, you're doing that, yeah.
I added.
You add it to your control group, perfect. Perfect, good job. See, you're just doing it on your own, right? I'm just giving you the hint, and then you're just doing it. Perfect. And then what do? Nice. Anytime you're doing anything, just build more shit. So just build more shit. And notice you're floating some minerals, so why not right now just make a macro hatch? Because you can. You see you're floating like 300 minerals? Just go build a macro hatch. And whenever you want to build a building, pro tip, try not to select the drones that are on gas, because you see how you just sent one that because it was the closest from the gas geyser, so you have to reselect it. So when you like box, just try to box units like try to box units only on the minerals because it's easier to deal with, I guess. So just resaturate that gas and then saturate your natural expansion. So send your workers to work at the natural now. Like set your worker rally, so 4. Right click, yeah, and then build drones for that, saturate that. Oh, you built your zerglings, good. I forgot to tell you to build your zerglings and you remembered. Just double click, yeah, double click, then move it there. Don't worry too much about the overlord, just leave them above your rally, it's fine. Just saturate that. Also, you remember what I said about the gas? You see how you only have 1 of 3, so just send 2 drones to go work on that gas. Yeah. 1, 2. So whenever you want to build buildings, just box all the drones on the minerals because it's less of a pain in the ass to reassign. You just kind of just send them all back to minerals and they're good. So just, add that hatch to your control group. And then finish saturating your natural. So you have to do shift 4. Remember shift 4? Or like left click the new one, shift 4. Okay, and then now just saturate that thing. So saturate that base all the way. Hold down that drone key, perfect. And then now, since you see you're floating money and you're not doing anything, what do?
Hatchery.
Yeah, build some hatches. And then I want you to get your tech up once you finish the minerals. Let's say before you do gas, I want you to grab your tech buildings and then you get your gases up. I want you to be able to produce roaches ASAP because you're kind of slow on that and then they might punish you. Remember, when you want to build, just box on the minerals because you box them in gas ones and that's going to be annoying. So Evo is V, so 2 of those. Shift, remember you hold shift to build buildings. You don't want to block your gas geyser like that, actually. So just right-click the ground to move your drones to cancel it. Oh, that's fine. Just build your 2 Evo somewhere else and cancel that building. It's fine. You just tap escape. Remember, never left-click.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So box those drones that aren't doing anything. You see how like your drones have to like walk from the building to that? So box them all. BV. Left-click and then BR. And then send them to work back. Oh, you have to wait until the building's like finished building. Yep, BR. Yeah, you don't have to be precise, just box a shit ton and then BV. You have to build another Evo, remember? BV. Okay, good. And then make sure, is your natural saturated? You check? Just take a quick peek.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Good. So add everything to your control groups and then take your gases. And I want you to crank out a lot of roaches. So add them all to a control group. Remember, you can double click buildings, select all of the same type. So like your, oh yeah, you already did that. And then you can just make your gases. So you want to queue up multiple buildings. Remember, you hold shift, right? Oh, you told your drones to stop moving. So you do B, E. And then you hold shift, left click, hold shift, left click, and then hold shift, left click. There we go. Nice. And re-drone up, because you're going to need 3 drones to work on each gas. Don't be precise. Remember, be fast. Just build a lot. You're floating a lot of money, so you just want to constantly build stuff, more stuff. Okay. Then once you get those gases saturated, go grab your upgrades and then build a shit ton of roaches. Remember, just spam left click to build a ton of hatches, because you can.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't have an army fast enough, so just crank out roaches now. It's fine. Press S, and I'll hold down R. Yep. And then while you're at it, just go crank out more hatches. You're floating a lot of money. You can afford to. Oh, and grab your upgrades too. So go do your upgrades. You right click that one, and click 1, 2, 3, and send them back, and then go build more roaches right now. So right click SR, and then tell your roaches go fight. So press caps lock is the easy way out, and then A move. Caps lock, A move. Sam, you should probably deal with the army first. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he has liberators? Okay, that's game. You don't have anything that shoots up. Yeah.
Do I just surrender?
Yeah, surrender. Oh, type GG before you surrender, Sam. Type GG before you surrender.
Oh, my bad.
That's courtesy in this game. We always type GLH up at the beginning of the game, and then you type GG at the end of the game. That's okay. You got like, you remember what to do macroing, right? Like your beginning time. And you see how that guy hit you with a timing first and you lost? Ideally, you want to be that guy. You want to get so good at building up your 2 bases or your 3 bases or whatever, and you hit them first, and then you win, basically.
Yeah.
So just do it again. But you saw the power of that, right? Like, he hit you, you didn't have anything, he won. Just like that. That's how I won, basically. Remember when you watched me play?
Yeah.
Same deal. That's basically what you're shooting for. Just build up your attack. And never, ever, ever... I think I taught you about this, right? You always want to be attacking, because that means you're winning. When you're attacking, you control the flow and the state of the game, and you're doing damage to the enemy and preventing them from attacking you, right? So always, 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 you want to be building up to an attack. You never want to be defending. That's more of like an advanced thing, but like you, as a beginner, you should always be focused on just throwing another attack at the enemy. So just do the same thing. Good. Drone overlord drone. Saturate the main. And go hatch gas pool. Sam, what's the frame rate you're getting? It looks like it's very choppy on my screen. Do you need to lower the graphics settings maybe? I recommend you do if your computer is not like pumping out like 120 FPS or like 60 FPS or something. Because it's chugging on my screen. I don't know if it's chugging on your screen.
No,
Is it?
it's not.
Oh, it's fine?
I need to figure out Discord, because I was messing around with some settings, and it was... Hold on.
Yeah, hatch. Perfect. Right in that corner. Yeah, there we go. Remember, what do you do after you build a hatch? Always. Nice. And then set your rallies. So tap 4. Oh yeah, tap 4. Set your rallies. So just right click the gate and then right click your main. Perfect. And then now build your gas pool. Build your gas pool. Gas and then pool. VS. You don't have to wait, Sam. You never have to wait. You just queue up everything. Oh, don't block it. Don't block it. Oh, just cancel them. That's okay. Just escape and then just tell them to build a pool. So go build a pool. Yeah, like somewhere there. Doesn't matter where you put it. Okay, and then go saturate your gas. And then build some more drones for your minerals. Okay. And then go set your new rally, saturate your natural. You see how much faster that was? You're at 2 minutes and you already saturated your main. Before you're at like 3 minutes doing that. So good job. And tell that random drone, you see Y, like on the bottom left on top of your minimap? You see how there's like a 1 next to it? That means there's a drone that's not doing anything. That's an unworked worker. Just saturate that base now. Perfect. Saturate that base. And remember, you look at your top right, you see your supply, you have 23 out of 36 supply. Good, you hatch an overlord. I didn't even have to tell you that, you just did it on your own. So if you get supply block and you're making your macro hatch, good job, good! Now finish saturating that base. Perfect! Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm just saying it's cool.
This is impressive, you're just doing it on your own now.
You get to,
I'm not telling you what to do.
live the advice.
Great.
Unlike League was a shit show.
Uh-huh.
For that.
Remember, add, once you build a new hatch or build anything, add it to your control group. And you add the pool to your control group too.
Okay.
And you don't need to be looking at stuff to queue up commands, remember? So like you can build drones without looking at your base. You can just press 4, SD, and then just build it when you're looking at something else. Add that extra macro hatch to your control group, remember?
Oh, that you're talking about that. Okay.
Your macro hatch, yeah, that one. Left click, shift 4, set the rallies. Always tap 4. Remember, tap 4, set the rallies. Right click there. Perfect. Finish saturating that and grab your tech after you saturate the minerals. So your tech is your double evo and your roach chamber, or roach warren. So just do it now. Do it now. You have nothing. You don't need to wait for anything, Sam. Just do it now. Remember, you don't need to stare at your thing while you're building. You can build while you queue up buildings, basically.
Building.
So double evo, V. So V, and just shift click. Perfect. And then build your roach warren. BR. Perfect.
Just one.
Yep, just one. And then just build macro hatches. You're spending a lot of money, so just build some macro hatches. Build like, I don't know, you can double click, yeah. You can double click the same type of building to select multiple. Yeah, just build like, no, you can shift queue up like 3 of them or something. That's plenty. Now take your gases, and then just max out on roaches. So you're at 4 minutes and you're already at the building roaches stage. So take your gases. Okay, good. And then go make roaches once you have the roach warren up. 3. Right click. Perfect. Good. Now just finish saturating those bases. So you see how you have to spend drones to make buildings, so just resaturate your natural and then your main, and then you're good, basically. So you can just kind of, since you created a bunch of drones, you can just send half of them to like go work at your main. You see how your main's not fully saturated? Just box like half of them. There we go. Yeah. And then go put 1 drone on your gas, because you see it's 2 out of 3, so just send 1 there. And then just grab some more macro hatches on. Oh, queue your upgrades too. And get layer.
RA.
So RA, and then get your speed. So speed, and then get your roach speed. Oh, you didn't add your roach thing to your control group.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, that one, yeah. You need layer tech for that. So add it to your control group, build a layer from your main hatchery. So just click your main hatchery, build a layer. This is R. Perfect. And then you see how your main hatchery is not saturated?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just saturate that. You see how you have some drones not doing anything?
Yeah.
Like, go just box them, tell them to go do something. Just box them, just tell them to mine. There we go, that's good. And then just make roaches. I guess you can take your second gas in your main too. Just, yeah, just box, like, I don't know, box like a ton of your drones there and just tell them to go to your main. No, you have to right click on the minerals, remember? You're just telling them to move to the hatch. You have to right click the minerals. And then go make that gas. And just make more roaches. Remember, if you run out of gas, you can also just make lings too. They also work. So that's your Z button. And then make more macro hatches. Honestly, you should take a 3rd, but whatever. B, just hold shift, press B, H, hold shift, just left click and just make a ton of them. Like, you don't make just 1 macro hatch. You're floating 2k minerals. You can make like 9 or whatever. I can't count, like 7. That's more than enough, honestly. Then just double click the hatches. You see the hatches in your main, just double click them. Remember, you don't have to be precise, just be fast. So double click the hatches in your main and produce more army and then throw it at your enemy. It's 7 minutes, so this would be a good time to have a big roach ball. So shift 4, perfect. Set your rally and then just build roaches. Set your rally. Oh, that's not it. The enemy's on the other side map. Just do like a couple round of roaches till you hit like 100, 150 supply-ish, or like 100, 120 or something, and just throw it at them. And then expand after and get your tech. So your upgrades aren't, you see how you're not doing anything right now? So first produce, if you're not doing anything, produce more, and then tech up, and then send your attack in. So you need overlords. Grab some tech, because you have +2/+2. So RA, and then speed. Get your speed. Okay, good. And then just build more. So you're not doing anything, build more. We'll hold down that roach key. There we go. Perfect. And then honestly, we should take more bases. So just send your attack out right now, Sam. I want you to just get the initiative. It's not a lot, but just send it at them, right? A move their main. Perfect. Go box your drones on your natural, right? Just box a bunch of them. Press BH and just take all the bases on the right-hand side. Just take everything. So you see that corner, right? Hold shift while you do it so you queue up multiple hatcheries. So shift 1. Oh, you didn't hold shift.
I held
BH.
shift. What the fuck?
I don't know. It's fine. You have to hold shift the entire time. Like after you click, you have to hold shift. So build one there. Oh, that's a little off center. That's okay. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Remember triangle. Triangle, Sam. You can take that one too. Why not? But you see a triangle base right in front of your base. That's that one. Yeah. That should be your fourth base. You go 1, 2, 3 in a line. You take the triangle one. Honestly, since you're floating a lot of money, you can take your entire line and then the triangle one. So you have 5 bases basically, and then just build more roaches. Right now you're staring at it. Remember what you do when you're not doing anything. Build more. Perfect. Now add each of your control groups and then saturate each mineral line. Don't worry about the gas. Just like click on it, shift 4, click on that one, shift 4, and then set your worker rallies. Right, so set your army rallies and then set your worker rallies just to saturate each base, right? And just build drones. Remember, 8 is a line, so you want 2 lines worth of drones to saturate. So just hold that down. Perfect. And look at your army. You literally crushed them, by the way. Look at bottom right. Just look at what's going on. Look, you literally just crushed them. He didn't do anything. He probably had an army. You just crushed it. Good job. You won. I just clapped, if you didn't notice. You see that? You hit them fast. You hit them at like 7, 8 minutes and you won just like that. And when you get faster, you're going to hit faster. I mean, there's a theoretical limit when you play very well or perfectly, but you get the feeling, right?
Yeah.
This is what you're shooting for. You're trying to get your base set up, and then you build an army, you throw it at them, you build another army, you throw it at them, you build another army, you throw it at them. So just throw this army at them too. So you can box your roaches, you could double click them, you could press caps lock, which is very bad, which is what I do, and then just A move. And just look at your army right now. What's your army doing? Oh yeah, and I want you to get used to, since he's not like, oh my god, you sent your overlords there too. Well, that's fine. But why is he not surrendering? Anyway, I want you to get used to teching up too. So why don't you do your tech up after your first attack? Let's pretend your first attack failed or you didn't win the game, because obviously it didn't happen. Go back to your main base, Sam. Oh, good thing, building more. Good job building more. But go back to your main base, box the drones on your main, or anywhere really, and then go build a infestation pit, a hydralisk den, and then queue up some more upgrades. So that's under V. So B is your basic buildings, V are your advanced buildings. You need your hydralisk den, which is F, and then your infestation pit, which is E. And build that like there. Build that one, and then build the infestation pit. E. Yeah, there we go. Basically, infestation pit unlocks infestors and vipers, which you won't use, but it unlocks the ability to get to hive, which is your final like hatchery tech tier. It's like the layers tier like 2 or tier 1 or whatever, and then hive is the final tier. And then remember, what do you do after you build what What do you do after you build a Oh, don't worry about gas. Remember, don't worry about gas, just focus on saturating the bases.
Okay. So then in that case,
Yeah,
reset
so
rally.
you set the rally and then build 2 lines of drones for that base. So 2 lines of drones. Just 2 lines. You can just tap D really quick, or you can hold it down. It's okay if you have too many, it's fine. And then just do the same for the next one. And then I want you to queue up upgrades too. So you have the hang of building units, building bases, and now basically incorporate adding upgrades to it. So you just tap 6 and then you just build all of your upgrades you need, which is mostly just +1/+1.
So
Speed, S for speed, and then R for range. Get the range one.
What
You
about
don't get these ones. These never get the infestation pit upgrades because you're not going to use infestors. Those are like spellcaster units and you'll never need it. Okay, and then get the +2/+2, which is your like weapons upgrade. Sam, you queued up drones. They just haven't gone there yet because you queued up enough drones to get built there. Oh no, you didn't. It's fine. Get your +2/+2, or did you already do that?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Go back to your Evo chambers. They're not doing anything. Back. You see the first one you have 2 of? The one that looks like a worm thingy? Or like, I know, the one with the green stuff on the side? It's the first one. You can just tab through it. Sam, just tab through it.
Yeah.
Go back. There we go. Oh, you don't have hive tech, so you got +2/+2. You need hive. So you see your layer, which is like your main base one. You see how it's like big. You press H to morph into a hive. Hive unlocks your final tier of tech, so it gets you your final set of unit buildings you can produce, and then your 3/3 upgrades.
Bro, where the fuck are my overloads? I just made like
Your
8 of them.
overlords get sent to your rally, so you've made
No,
too many.
no.
By
But why
the
do
way.
I build like 8 overlords and I'm still maxed out?
Oh, your caps is at 200. Basically, you need overlords to get up to 200, and it doesn't go any further than that.
Oh, I have like fucking 8. Like then I
Yeah,
have.
that's fine. Basically, you just get up to 200, and then you don't need to worry about overlords anymore.
Okay.
So why don't you just send your army ball to go hunt them down? I guess. Why not? By the way, overlords should not be with your army, but they kind of just got mixed in somehow. Also, do shift 1, add it to your control group 1. I want you to get into the habit of doing that instead of caps lock like me, because I'm a huge scrub. I used to like select all army all the time, which is really bad.
The
What?
man's just like AFK.
Yeah, I think he just rage quit or something. I don't know, he didn't surrender, which is very weird. So the official win condition is to kill all the buildings on the map. So just go hunt around for him. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I just crush him. And then oh, you're maxed out. So let me tell you about the army composition we're going for, the roaches, right? Roaches are like a very good early game unit. They're very bulky. They have a lot of HP. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do a very respectable amount of damage, so you don't need any upgrades for it. Just check each of the bases, basically. But they take up a lot of supply. If you notice, they take like 2 supply each, I think. Just check the bases. That's where he's probably just
Why is it? I'm pressing A move on here, but it's like
it's
not.
It's because the pathing it's faster to go around. That's why it's going around, basically. Or maybe you click somewhere weird where the pathing got weird. Oh, he has an army. Crazy. It's a bunch of siege tanks. Oh, remember, so micro, you step forward, attack move. Perfect. You see the guys behind aren't attacking, so you move closer to get everyone shooting, and then you have everyone shoot. So look, he was still in it, apparently. He's just making siege tanks. Remember, build more. You're not doing anything? Build more. Let's go build more stuff. Remember, attack move. Never right click. Always just attack move. Perfect. And also, yeah, you see what you just did? You set the rallies for those units you built specifically, right? Basically, if you queue up units and you right click, it doesn't set the rally point for all of your hatcheries. It sets the rally points for that batch of units you produce. So you can do that if you want to not have your units go to your rally, but you want them instead to like go back to your front line, but you want normally your units to go to your rally point. If you want to change your rally point, you just tap 4 and right click as per usual. But that's a way of like rallying the units you just produced, essentially. Good job.
Oh,
you see, it had a lot more shit than him. Constantly. Look at the graphs are the easiest way of telling stuff. You see that?
When I attacked him, this production just stopped.
Mm-hmm. You still had an army at that point, huh? You see how you just had more than him?
Yeah.
This is what you're shooting for. You don't need to have fancy micro. Hell, you don't even remember me telling you to micro your army by right clicking and then A moving, right? You don't even need to do that if you just focus on building. Remember what you did with your initial army? You literally A moved it and you just kept on building stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should keep on doing that and not look at your army and focus on getting your macro down pat and have it like natural and fast. And then once you get to that point, you can start worrying about fancy micro. But even then, hell, I don't fancy micro. My micro is like use my abilities and like stutter step forward or stutter step
Yeah.
backwards, and that's it. I don't do any like individual pulling or like any of the fancy stuff you can do because building more shit is more important. So I hope to hammer that home. Just keep going, I guess.
Okay. What's it called? I'm gonna play some games by myself tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, I don't know, or I'm gonna stream it.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Uh,
stream for yourself so you can reference it again.
yeah,
And
what
I'm gonna
time?
be available all day, so if you want me to help you, I'm here. So
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go without guided because I feel like I have a decent grasp
you
of it.
do. It's very impressive, Sam. I'm very proud, honestly. I didn't expect you to get it so fast.
I'm still a little slow towards the back half with the tech buildings. So once I
Mm-hmm.
get the tech buildings down, I feel like we can start talking about third hatch race.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
I'm already kind of doing it, but like,
yeah.
I'm super slow. But
I really like you just absorbing the map after your first attack. I feel like that's very effective for you because worrying about a third hatchery right now is going to slow down your first army push, and that's going to end up with you losing a lot of the
yeah,
time. Because remember that first game where he just built the army before you and he
yeah,
just
yeah,
killed you? That's going to happen a lot if you go for a third hatch. So once you get your two hatches down fast, like let's say you get your two hatches down and everything's done by like 4 minutes, which is like what I guess I could do and most players could do. Once you get to that point, you can worry about getting a third. Basically, I think Zerg, I'm not certain, but I'm almost certain because I've been watching StarCraft 2 constantly, but they usually take a third after they saturate the natural expansion minerals or before that. I'm pretty sure they get it before they saturate it. So, like, once the second hatch pops and they build like the first round of drones, so they get like, I don't know, like 5 drones or something, they take the third. Because remember, instead of a macro hatch, you build the third because that way you have another place to mine, and you also get more production. More production is very important, and you're doing that with macro hatches, which is fine for beginner. But if you think about it, every macro hatch you put could just be a mining base instead, which is just better basically because you can mine from it, obviously. But it's not better because they can attack it. But generally, they're not going to attack it. But that's the theory behind it. The most important part with Zerg is the hatches because like you need to build shit and that's how you build shit. So
yeah,
if I were to hammer anything at home now, I guess it'd be to get those macro hatches. Like you need them because you need it to build stuff. And then anytime you see floating minerals, just build more macro hatches because you're floating a lot. You're floating like over 1k or usually around like 2 or 3k. Well, like around 2k usually I've been seeing, which is a lot because that's literally like 7 macro hatches, or that's like 2 to 3 rounds of units slash drones. So also you never want to float like money. You always want to spend everything.
yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna stream some games tomorrow. It'll be in the afternoon time. It won't be so late. What's it called? But yeah, I'm gonna really try to focus in on getting those tech buildings because I'm not remembering it on my own. Like I'm at a little point, so I gotta push through that like little breakpoint barrier I have.
You know, Catherine has like a post-it note she puts on her monitor for stuff for Guilty Gears, like fighting game combos.
Yeah,
So you
I
could do the
think that's
same
what I'm
thing with a
gonna
build
do.
order, like a piece of paper. You can't do it on post-it. You need kind of a big one.
Well,
Um,
I think what I'm gonna do is I need to have a post-it note for that, like after saturating second base. I'm still a little
what to
slow,
do?
but if I have that post-it note, it'll speed up that back half, and I think I could really hit that army mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll stream in I'll stream it in the afternoon. But meanwhile, what's it called? I do want to kind of fix my Discord because
Okay.
you said the stream was like laggy. I'm getting perfect FPS, like it's
Okay.
fine. But
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
because I'm trying to because I messed around with some Discord settings, and it used to be really like really bad. I feel like.
Huh?
Because this is what I did. I set on Reddit, oh wait, voice and video to turn hardware acceleration off.
Oh, really? Usually leave that on.
Well, hold on. Let me know if it gets all pixely.
It did for a second, but now it's better, I think.
AV1 video codec disabled. I don't know if that was
No,
on
why don't you
before.
try it on?
And then it's set to turn off use our advanced technology to capture your screen.
Why don't you try it? I know before it was fine. Now it was like freezing and stuttering, basically.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a I don't know. Because when I stream other games, it's like or when I stream like Dead by Daylight, because we share our screens, they
Mm-hmm.
said it's a super pixelated.
Hmm. That's weird.
Maybe because my Wi-Fi or my computer can't handle streaming.
Maybe. I don't know.
But that's weird. Like I don't know. Like if I can stream on Twitch, why can't I stream on Discord? I don't know. Like I'll play a video. Let me know if it's choppy.
Alright. I
Don't
mean, just you doing stuff right now is much smoother.
seriously, okay. Like is this fine?
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that shit on. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't freezing all the time, but like when you're jumping between bases, it like froze and then jumped and then froze and then jumped and stuff.
Maybe it's movement that's having an issue. I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'll stream it tomorrow. Probably in like the afternoon slash evening. Probably around dinner time.
Oh, you don't want to play more now?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to go back to bed.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Sam, if you can during the week, please, like, I don't know, after dinner or something, try to squeeze some games in, okay? I mean, like, you're having fun, right? Right?
I am.
Alright,
I do enjoy the game.
good.
But yeah.
Just
I
try
would
your
say
best, okay?
depending on what I need to out process, I don't know how long it's gonna take.
I know.
I don't think
Like, I
it'll
mean, just, like, try if you can, you know? I want to see you get better, because, like, already you I can't believe it, honestly. It's been like, what, 4 days? You played like, what, like 10, 20 games, and you already got the hang of the
no,
basics?
I haven't even
It's
played
it's
10, 20 games.
crazy. I
I played
can't
for
believe
5.
that, honestly.
Call me Giga Chad.
No, but you're doing very well.
Thank you.
And once we can get past the basics and we can start talking like strategy and like
Yeah.
alternate plans and stuff and alternate build orders, it's gonna get very interesting because there's a lot
Yeah,
of
it'll be
depth to it.
cool.
Right now you're at the surface level. Once you've
Yeah.
mastered the basics, you can jump into the deep end basically, and there's a lot there to learn. Very interesting.
Ugh.